I'm here with the masterminds of the Nak Suu charity. Guys, can you introduce yourselves, please?
Okay, my name is Sopo and I'm from New Zealand.
I'm Nicole and I'm from Canada.
And where did you guys meet and how did you guys get to know each other?
We both worked in Australia back in 1995. We worked with an organisation called Youth with a Mission, and we met there, got married, and worked a lot with discipling and mentoringship young people.
Good stuff. And what is it you're doing over here?
Probably about 7 years ago, we moved to Thailand and we started, really had a real burden and a heart for working with children at risk. And so that's really what drew us to this region of the world.
Great stuff. Well, thank you guys. We've got a little bit of footage for you guys, so let's roll the tape.
Bangkok is a city of just polar opposites. You've got vast poverty and you've got tremendous wealth. And if you're a kid that has money, every opportunity is presented to you here. But should you not, there's very little opportunity.
Because in the slums, there's a huge cycle of young boys. It's a cycle of drug dealing, there's addiction of alcohol as well.
One of our communities that we work in is one of the largest drug syndicate in Bangkok. And so you've got 8-year-olds that are dealing and selling drugs in their schools. Issues of young girls that drop out of school that end up working for massage parlors or become prostitutes or become pregnant at 15, 14, 16. We've had a 12-year-old girl in our program that's been pregnant. So when you start to realize the devastation, it's about how do we really address the real issues that are happening to help protect our children and our community so that we can be a part of seeing them succeed and have a hope and a future for something more.
My name is Sopo Fakaua. I'm a New Zealand-born Samoan. I live here in Thailand. Rugby has been my passion and for a very long time.
Yeah, my name is Eddie Evans and I've been in Thailand now for close to 10 years. Originally from Vancouver, Canada. I run a manufacturing sportswear company. We manufacture all in-house and we export to all over the world. So when I met Sopo, we obviously bonded through rugby and hit it off as friends instantly. But I'd been coaching kids and I know Sopo had an interest and he was working with kids at risk.
We wanted to see how it will go, having rugby played in the slums. And of course, rugby is not the #1 sport here in Thailand. So we started like a little sport clinic. In that sport camp, we had like 200 kids come.
I'd just gone to Cambodia on a trip. I donated some rugby equipment to a program over there. And so I saw this wonderful program they were running for these unfortunate kids. And I thought, maybe there's more that I can do for my local country.
We needed funding and stuff. So I had asked them, can you donate some jerseys? Because I want to start this little club, rugby club of kids from the slum.
We had talked about maybe as a team together we could bring in our strengths and our resources. And
then I was like, what do you mean? Are you going to give me the donated jerseys or rugby kits? He goes, no, I want to help you start this. We had a whole bunch of names for this club, and I just got this word warrior. My culture is the warrior culture, and I felt like it was easy for me to identify with these kids too. And I was looking it up, and they had the names in Thai, and the Thai name that came up was Nak Suu. And Nak Suu doesn't just mean warrior, but it's a noble warrior. It's a warrior that fought for a cause, and they are warriors in their own rights because in the situation where they're living in the slums as they fight for life. It was funny because last year when we started Nak Suu, all they did was drills, knowing how to pass, tackle, getting them just to run with the ball, and they love running into the bags and tackling it or running into each other.
There's
there's 3 areas to get kids out of risk. One of them is relationships. You can mentor children and get them into a good relationship with someone who's healthy. The second thing is give them an opportunity like a sport or a job where they can really get a chance to see that they're capable, they can be confident. But the third thing is education, that they can see that this actually isn't the only option.
We wanted to really, I guess, create a place where we could bring kids in from all over the city, use the rugby to kind of open a window there to be able to teach them English and to do life skill training and to do a craft program with them so that they're kind of getting a really holistic program every week. One of the things that just really is a highlight for me is whenever we go into any of our communities, the response we get from the children. They kind of flock around us and you just think, God, this is what we're fighting for.
And my goal is that these guys, coming to Nak Suu, getting trained, getting equipped, getting these opportunities to play well, know how to play as a team, know how to make right choices, as a springboard to getting them into scholarships in the university, just becoming more than what they're even thinking that they can be. Getting closer to the time we did the tournament, we started to teach them the more technical rules of rugby, and they weren't still knowing how to catch the ball properly or passing the ball properly. They were still throwing forward, they were supposed to throw backwards. But once we got to the tournament, we had teams from Sri Lanka, Japan, Hong Kong. So I entered 2 of my teams. They were under 11s and under 14 boys. At first they were really scared. I'm like, okay, I need 10 kids. Who's the first 10? We'll be looking at each other, pushing each other. You go. After that, the second, third, fourth games after that, when I asked them who's the first 10, they'll be putting out their hand. They all want to get out there. Kids were so over the moon. We had all our 80 or 90 kids out there. So when our kids played, we had kids supporting them. They were yelling out for Nak Suu. And all the coaches had said, "Oh, how long have you guys been playing with each other?" I'm like, this is the first time these kids have ever played rugby. This is actually their first trial game, ever played against oppositions. And they're like, "Oh man." What the kids illustrated on the field was phenomenal, and they thought they were experienced players, and it did build confidence, it did build leadership, it built trust. Our club was also profiled on the day, and for them to achieve that, it was amazing. So they love it now.
They were saying that they play rugby and that they came out winning in the tournament, and so I asked them how they felt, and they said they were very proud.
You always feel a bit nervous about something like this, about will it be successful, will the kids take to it? But now I feel we're on the right path. We're starting to see the benefits, and the benefits are the kids, and it's pretty interesting, it's pretty cool.
As I grew up, I always wanted to be a fireman because I wanted to help people. In Thailand, there's just so much need. There's so many opportunities to share with people and to encourage and build. No matter how many times you can be bombarded by problems and issues in the world, I can go to bed happy as long as I know that I've touched a life of one person and helped them to be all what they created to be.